Our first guest has her finger on the pulse of what's hot and happening in the world of travel. With the busy holiday travel season behind us, everybody's looking ahead to make travel plans for 2022. And despite the continued surge for COVID, the demand for travel continues to grow, fueling predictions that this year ahead, 2022, will be one of the biggest years for the industry in the recent past.
Well, I'm excited about this, certainly. With travel rebounding in nearly every sector, travel expert Jeanenne Tornatore joins us live by Zoom this morning to share what she expects from the biggest comebacks, emerging trends, and changing consumer behavior. Good morning, Jeanenne.
Good morning. Great to be here.
It is great to be with you.
This is the year, Jeanenne. We are excited about this. I know we said it last year that we would tiptoe into travel, but what are you seeing now that the holidays have wrapped up? Folks are looking ahead. They're starting to hope that they can get some schedules together. How are things coming together?
Well, it's looking to be a really optimistic year for the travel industry overall. Of course, we've kind of been in this little COVID surge right now. And so, people may be kind of putting a little pause on what they're doing at this moment. But looking ahead, spring break, summer, and beyond, people are really starting to plan and get excited about what they can do this year.
Jeanenne, I have friends that are on a cruise boat right now. And you hear, on one hand, you're hearing cautions about taking certain modes of travel. On the other hand, you're seeing people do that travel. How is everybody reconciling that? How are companies preparing for this huge demand?
Well, look, since you mentioned cruise, let's talk about cruise first because that's such a big industry. And the cruise industry had such a huge comeback the second half of 2021. And they have actually some of the most rigorous safety protocols in place of the entire travel industry. Right now, we're seeing that they're being really flexible with their cancellation policies. You have the largest cruise line in the country, Carnival, who right now is saying travelers can cancel cruises without penalty through the end of January. But looking ahead, Carnival says they're planning to have all 22 ships in their fleet back in service by March, just in time for the busy spring break season. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary this year with lots of celebrations on their ships. So it's going to be a big year for the cruise industry. And I think people are kind of looking beyond this little hump that we have right now. And actually, if you are looking at planning a cruise later this year, now is really the time to book. January is what the industry calls wave season. It's when they put out all their biggest promotions for the year. So if you're thinking spring break, summer, even holidays next year, you may want to get on those sites and look at what kind of deals you can find.
Wow, spring break, summer. I just got so excited about the things to come. I'm still in my soft opening, so I haven't even gotten there yet, but that is a great reminder. Now, there are lots of other trends that we can expect also in the next year. What do you see coming ahead?
Well, look, lodging, obviously a big piece of people's travels and their budgets as well. What we're seeing on the lodging side of things is that vacation rental homes is really where there is such a big demand this year. Now that everybody's work cultures have changed and people can really work from anywhere, people are taking longer vacations, they're spending more while they're there, and they're looking at these vacation rental homes. The travel site Vrbo said that their bookings are actually 2 to 3 months further out now than they had been in the past. So people are really getting on it. They're booking earlier. And I think that travelers are going to need to do that to find those unique homes that they're looking for and find availability, especially during those higher travel periods. And on the hotel side as well, if you're just looking for a great hotel in one of the great cities, all of the major brands like Hyatt, Hilton, Marriott, they have all been planning for a big hotel opening surge this year. So you're going to see lots of new hotels opening, both domestic and international, particularly on the luxury side. They're really kind of focusing on these luxury hotels because so many people are looking for all those great amenities that we just haven't been able to take advantage of in the last couple of years.
Jeanenne, you mentioned a couple things there, and it's true. I've started going and looking ahead and looking at availability. And it's, to some degree, it can be slim pickings. You find a thing and then you think you want to go, so you do have to plan ahead. And also, you mentioned the cancellation policy with Carnival. Are there other trends that you're seeing with this high demand that these different travel destinations and vendors are putting out to make it easier to travel?
Yeah, well, what we're still seeing just across the travel industry is a lot of flexibility with change and cancellation policies. I think that's one thing people are going to need to do this year is plan with flexibility. You know, we saw all of those airline cancellations over the holidays. Unfortunately, on that side of the industry, with the labor shortages they're seeing from baggage handlers to pilots, your travelers are just going to have to plan for that and deal with that. But certainly I would recommend a couple of things is check on those policies, know what your options are, consider travel insurance if you're booking a really big dollar trip this year. And then also, if you way back in 2020 had to cancel a trip and you got vouchers or credits, this is the year when some of those may start to expire. It seemed really far off back then, but you need to check on those and see if you should use those in 2022.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
something that you could easily forget, you know, a year and a half ago. So planning in advance, we've talked about, you know, making sure that you have plenty of time to make your arrangements and also with different safety protocols to satisfy those protocols before you head out on your trip. What tips do you have as we go into 2022, which still feels a little bit like a new frontier?
It does. And like you said, it's really all about planning ahead. So local protocols are still changing from week to week in a lot of destinations, places where now you may need to show your vaccination card to get a seat at a restaurant, particularly for people that may be thinking on the international side, even if you're just going somewhere closer to home like Canada, the Caribbean, Mexico, you want to make sure that you have a contingency plan in place. You know, you have to show a negative COVID test to get back on a plane to re-enter the United States, even as a U.S. citizen. I think that's not going away anytime soon. But what do you do should you test positive in another country? So travelers really need to think about those details ahead of time and have a plan in place, even if hopefully you don't need to use that plan, and also consider those things in your budget planning as well.
That's so helpful to know, things that we need to keep in mind as we plan. Thank you so much for being with us. It was so lovely talking to you, and thank you for getting us excited about what's to come. All
My
right.
pleasure.
So Jess, your all-time favorite destination, what do you think?
Oh boy, where would I like to go now? Where have I enjoyed going before? I've taken some really incredible trips over the last, over the years. Right now, I'll tell you what, I'm honestly looking back at pictures and enjoying some of those trips that I've taken.
Yeah.
And just kind of relishing and resonating in that, right? Those things are.
And you always have the best photos from your trips.
They're buoying me. And then trying to look ahead at what's next. We've attempted 2 trips with the whole, and by attempt I mean picked our days, started looking at locations, started kind of making arrangements, and had to put that in our pocket again.
Yeah.
So those 2 are still out there. I'd like to go to Niagara Falls, take the girls.
Oh, yes.
And go
It's
out
always
to the
a good
Grand
one.
Canyon. But we're just kind of seeing how she goes, being flexible.
Being flexible, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I think we've got a little break, but we'll be back in 3 minutes.